Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Todd, the Lost Canuck from Lost Canuck Barbecue. And as you can see, I got my cooking hat on. So today we're going to be doing some cooking on the Grand Slam. Doing a little smoking. So we're going to do one of the easiest things to make, which is pork tenderloin. Smoke that. So to prep it, we're going to dry brine it. I used a couple of rubs. I'm going to try this Shake Down by Smokin Brothers. It's real simple. It's just salt, pepper, garlic, and butter. And then the other one's going to be Meat Church All-Purpose Gospel, which is also good. So, hey, and I like to eat. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but so let's get going. I'm going to use the Drip Easy cutting board to prep this stuff. Now the reason I like this is it's got a big juice channel on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. And you can actually flip it up to catch everything so it doesn't go all over your floor and then your wife gets mad at you. Or husband, depends on who you are. So there's one. I'm going to put gloves on so I don't get juice all over myself. I just pick up, I just use these Vulcan general purpose gloves. I get these at Sam's Club. They're pretty cheap, come in a 2-pack. So each side, you get 2. I just pick these up from Costco. They're nothing too special. Now you can always tell if you got good or bad ones because they will smell very sulfuric. These ones aren't too bad. Just pat them down a little bit so you get all the juices off. Paper towel. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I'll open up the other side. And what are these? So I can get 4 of these mini pork tenderloins, and this was $18. So again, it doesn't break the bank. It's super easy to make a quick meal. These take about 2 hours or so on the smoker, on your pellet grill, depending on the size. So that's that. Pat it down a little more. And again, you don't have to use these rubs. These are just ones that I had handy. You can use some of your favorites, you know. Or you can go simple, just salt and pepper if you want. Or, you know, spicy. I like spicy, but sometimes the rest of the family doesn't appreciate it, so we're just going to go simple today. Alright, so we got the pork all patted down. And what we're going to do now, these are good, is I like to use a bit of a binder. Now on pork, mustard's pretty good. You don't want to put a whole lot on. This is just regular old yellow mustard, a couple of stripes. And then what I like to do is just rub it all over the pork tenderloin. So that your rubs are going to stick nicely to it. There. And we're going to zoom in so it's a little tougher. So, I don't know if any one of you seen Caddyshack. That's where my hat's from. Judge Smales. And if you're too young to get it, well, pretty funny movie. Okay, so you can probably, if you want, you can fast forward through this. It's not really exciting. Just get all the surfaces coated a bit. Not heavy, not too light, but just enough. Okay, so I think I'm going to do these 2 with the Shakedown by Smokin Brothers. And just want to put a light coating on there, coat all the sides. That's what I like to do. And if you get some crossed over on the other ones, it doesn't matter. People like to eat. And so there's top, the bottom. And then what I like to do after I get this done is you put it back in the fridge for a few hours to let it soak in. Okay, that's important to let it get it all soaked in. It's called dry brining, and then you just pat it all in. You know, pick up some of that loose stuff that's stuck behind. You pat it. A little more padding. There we go, padding, and put a little more on. There we go. Okay, so these two are nicely coated. And that was the the Smokin Brothers Breakout. And now we're going to use the Meat Church All-Purpose. It's pretty good. Got a good flavor. This one's more barbecue style. There. Just pat it down. Pat it in so it sticks. Little cat. Are you hungry? I'll have some pork tenderloin. Alright. Pat it down a bit. See that? Pat that. Okay. Flip it back over. Flip it back. Alright, so she's ready for the fridge. So when I say dry brine, I mean putting it in the fridge for a couple hours. So put the lid back on and put it back in the fridge, and we should be good to go. I will see you at the smoker, and this is going to turn out so money, we're not even laughing. So see you in a minute. Hi, welcome back. Lost Canuck here, Lost Canuck Barbecue. Hey, before I keep going any further, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out with viewership. So on that note, let's keep going. So this is the pork tenderloins. Got the grill set up at 200. And the reason I have it low like that is when you have your grill set, your pellet grill set around 200, 225 in there, that's when it smokes the best. That's when you get the best smoke on. Okay, so when I put the meat on, I'm going to use my Thermo Pro Temp spikes. They're little wireless probes that I put into the meat so that I know what the internal temperature is. Because make sure you don't want to eat nothing until it hits 162 degrees Fahrenheit core temperature, because that makes sure you kill any bad microorganisms that may or may not be there. Okay. Now, if it was a steak, I'd cook it up to about 140, medium rare, whatever. But pork, I like to cook my pork. Okay. So let's open her up. She's set at 200. Smoking now. The lid off. There we go. And I'm going to use. I'm going to put the Meat Church tenderloins on the left side. 1, 2, and then the Smokin Brothers ones on the right. Okay. Smoke in my eyes there. Right. Now I better put the meat probes in. Okay, so I like to put it into the thickest part. So I'm just gonna put it in here, and there. Put one in there, one in here, and we'll cook it to the whatever the lowest temperature probe says. Even if one's higher, we're going to cook it to whatever the lowest one says. That way we're safe. Okay, so then we're also going to use the meat probe that I got with the grill from Blazn. That way I can use Wi-Fi to know what my temp is. Okay, so plug the probe into the controller. There we go. Okay, so we should be set. And before I close this, so on the Thermal Pro ones, the outsides also tell you what the ambient temperature is. Now, on the website, they'll tell you, it'll tell you what the ambient is. But coming from a mechanical engineering point of view, you know there's a boundary layer, a cold boundary layer around the meat. So you never really know truly what the ambient temperature is. I've got some RFX probes coming, which are really good probes. We're going to do a test on those later on, and those are really precise probes. They don't do an ambient. They take an average across 4 points, but right now we're going to use the thermal. So for the everyday guy like me, this is pretty good, although I'm going to lose signal probably when I get in the house. So but when I want to know what the meat temperature is, I use the probe from the grill company, or I come outside and just hook up. Okay, so we'll see you back. I'm going to leave it smoke like this for about the first hour and a half at low like that, until the meat temperature, core temperature reaches about 120. Now, after the meat temperature core reaches about 120, the meat really doesn't soak up any more smoke. Okay, so then I'm going to crank the temperature up to finish it, and we'll get a nice bark. And oh yes, I like to spritz mine. You'll see me spritzing it here in a minute with a sprayer. I like to use apple cider vinegar mixed with water, mixed with a little bit of soy sauce. Okay, so stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Hi, so you heard me mention the spritzer. Here it is. It's just a little air pump spritzer. I got it off Amazon. I'll put the link down below in the video. But what I'll do is, I'm not going to do right now, but just go in, you spritz it a little bit, and then it's all happy. Okay, so I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, back to the smoker. Just going to do a little spritzing. It's been about 30 minutes. And just lightly spritz each one. They don't dry out too bad. That's all you got to do. That'll help the smoke adhere, build some bark. Alright, and I guess I forgot to tell you about my spritz. So I use about 60% apple cider vinegar, the kind without the mother in it, and then 30% water, and then about 10% soy sauce, and that'll give it a nice color and good taste and flavor. So see you in about 30 more minutes. Okay, so here we are back at the grill, and my internal temperatures have been reached. I'll just take a quick look. Oh yeah, they look pretty good to me. Just gonna take my ambient probe here, my thermal pen, do a quick internal. It's 174, 174, 175, 176, 173. So we're not going to die. Ooh, it's hot in here. My hands are... Okay. So we're not going to get food poisoning. That back, and I'm going to put this on. You hit the button like that, it goes on shutdown mode, and now I'm going to pull the meat off the grill. The lighter ones are the Smokin Brothers, and the darker ones are the Meat Church. Bring those inside to cut. Let's see if I can get this probe out with my tongs. Maybe. Almost. I got her. Probably. Hopefully the people at Blazn don't look at that. Okay, so we are done on that. You can hear the grill starting to shut down. The fan still running. So we will go inside and cut this and see how everything looks. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back in the house, and I'm going to put we'll start with a meat church up on the cutting board. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then oh sorry, that was a Smokin Brothers, and I'll put the meat church on in a second. So here we are, we're back. Lost Canuck here, and this tenderloin is the one with the Smokin Brothers, and this is the meat church rub. So let's cut into these. It smells great. We're on the cutting board. So let's take a look inside and see how it turned out. Alright. So, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a nice smoke ring around there. So this one turned out pretty nice. Then we'll take a look at the other one. And these are just simple rubs. I didn't go too crazy with it. And there's the other one. You can see pretty nice smoke ring. The bark looks pretty good. So, so there it is. That's the easy method to make a smoked tenderloin. Here, if you can do some slices and serve it up here for supper. It's very hot, and so as you can see, it just pulls apart. It's nice, it's tender, moist, juicy. You can see the juices coming out already. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And in the words of Vince Vaughn, this is money. This is money. This is so money. Hi, Lost Canuck here. Well, I finally get to eat some of the fruits of my labor here. So I'm going to try some of this pork tenderloin. It is tender and juicy, so I'm going to try it. My taste testers have already eaten lots of it, so here we go. Nice smoke ring, tasty. Let's try it out. Very juicy, moist, very nice. Now, the ends are a little dry because that's what you would expect, but everything else is awesome. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I'm also eating the biscuits from the biscuit test, so they didn't go to waste either. So, anyways, even the dog likes it. Okay, sit. So everybody, have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like. It helps me. And this Sunday we're going to do dueling tri-tips. I'm going to make a beef tri-tip on my Blazn grill, and I'm going to make another one on my Louisiana grill. And we'll see which one's smokier. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video.